We're going to do a strap sequence today for the shoulders and the hips. We're going to enjoy the strap since we have some new things we've learned that we want to practice together. So we do a flying wing flow. We're just going to open with our normal beginning practice. And our hands from shoulder to shoulder do the what? Cleopatra. Moving from shoulder to shoulder. Twisting over to the right side, do the twist if you like. You can hook over the back of the chair with your arm, or if you're in an upright chair, you can just twist with the hands. Left hand down to the thigh, right hand to the back, twisting over to the right side, gazing over to the shoulder. Getting a beautiful twist to ring out the spine this morning. And come back to center. Let's take a hallelujah, hallelujah to the sky, since it's the day after Easter. Yeah, hallelujah. Hallelujah. We sang hallelujah yesterday. Anybody sing hallelujah? No? Hands from shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. I heard a lot of kids in the back of the room saying hallelujah. Back around, circling around. Gazing over the shoulder. This time the right hand comes outside the thigh. Left hand comes behind the back. So it's a season of peace and love. Easter's a season of peace and love. This is for us anyway. Come back to center. No more war. Little rub of the hands. Little play with the sitting bones in the chair. Little reach the sides. Circle once again. Hallelujah. Rising high. Catch all the love and light that you can. Bring it to the heart center. Shoot that out and circle back. Sharing all the love and light that we can. Everyone we can meet. Everyone that we see. Oh, beautiful, beautiful day. Beautiful day here in the Sattva Yoga Center. Yes? Sattva Yoga and Wellness Center. Overlap with the elbows. Take the hands around the back. Do the love bug hug. We love so much. Flying wings. You do the other side. Overlap with the elbows. Take the hands around the back. Love bug hug. Open out. Reaching the right arm up. So I'm mirroring you so that you can follow me along the way. And I won't be so confusing. So when I say lift the right arm, which side do you lift? Right side? If I say lift the left arm, what do you do? Lift the left arm. If I say reach the right arm to the side, what do you do? Reach it to the side. Nobody's wanting to talk to me today. Here we go. Side to side flow. Yes. Good. Hands on top of the thigh. Let's settle in a little bit with the circle and the breath. Starting deep at the hip, connecting to the earth. Come back to center with the knee tail. Circle the other way. Circling flow. Bring yourselves around and around. Round and around we go. Where we stop, no one knows. Right leg's going to come out. We're going to do a little lift. Right, we can do this circle anchor thing. Since this is a Monday morning, we have to wake up our bodies. Yes? Other side. Yes, and then the right knee comes in, catch around the shin. Give it a little loving squeeze and circle once again. And down. What side? Other side. Whichever side you did, do the other side. And right leg comes up and crosses up and over in a seated pigeon position. Ooh, I feel that. You feel that? Yes. Inhale, lift, exhale, fall. My name would be Gary. You'll be Chief. And this is a morning gentle chair yoga practice to open the joints and to feel good. Because when we leave here, we want to feel what? Good. You don't want to feel bad. That's certainly the case, right? You extend the leg out, extend the leg out, and do the other side. Other leg lifts, circle up, and cross it over, lifting up. You feel that? This is a tight side. Anybody have a tight side? Yes. Everybody's got a little tightness somewhere along the way. We're going to release all that tightness with a stretch that you need? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes? Good. If you feel that you need it, that's what they used to say anyway. And we take the leg out and give that ankle a little spin. Marching lift with the knees. So we'll start with this little moving flow before we come to the strap sequence. We're going to start with the breath. So we bring our hands up underneath the chin. I call this the yoga arm stretch. With a big stretch out to the side and that yoga on the hip. And a little yoga stretch. The arms come straight out from the shoulders. Feeling good? Oh, you feel that? Ooh la la. Yes, stretching. And then the palms turn forward. And then come forward with a little clap. Turning back, stretching back. Moving forward. I feel that in the shoulder. Did you feel that? 3. I'm not counting. I just say, who's counting? Gretchen's counting for me today. Yay! And a rising lift with the hands up to the sky. Make a goal pose. Stretch. Elbows in and out. I feel that. Got to wake it up. Shake it up this morning. Reach to extend, circle out with the hands on top of the thigh. Deep belly breaths. We're going to breathe all the way to the pelvic floor, filling up our bodies all the way from the hip to the crown of the head. So we close our eyes for a moment of peace and take a deep belly breath, inhaling and exhaling. Keep moving, breathing, listening. In and out through the nose. Close the eyes to internalize. So drawing inward, away from the external stimulus of the world and back into ourselves, out of the mind and into our bodies. Breathing, feeling. Feeling from the heart space, down the belly, down the hip. Take a few breaths, maybe even blow through the mouth to blow any tension, any tightness and stresses and worries. Take a moment to breathe and feel. Yes, with a hum on the exhale, little peace breath, inhale. You like to do the Brahmi breath, just to stimulate quiet, peaceful mind, soften and relax, and let go of the troubles and the struggles, the worries that come to our minds. Be fully present. Be here. Be here now. Fully present. Take a few breaths. Bring ourselves into this place and space. Not worrying about the past. Not distressed with the future activities that we may see coming our way. We want to be fully present and let the mind grow quiet, peaceful, still. Take a moment. Very nice. Do one more deep belly breath and hold that inhale. Build up. Fill this up. Fill this up. Really full. That pranic energy, that life force that brings us into this space, this place, away from the distractions, the troubles and worries. And on the exhale, let everything go. Be here. Now, just here. No place else to be. No place else to go. Fully present through this practice, so we take a deep inhale and bring our hands to heart center and take and push the walls, the troubles away, open the eyes if we need. And bring our hands to heart center, take a lift to a goalpost, the Kali, the goddess, flowing with our elbows in and out. Good. Shoulders feel good? Body feels good? Everything feels good, yes? It's on a beautiful Monday morning, always good to feel good on a good, bright, beautiful Monday morning. Yes? So here we go. Take your strap. Get your strap. So we're going to start with a strap stretch. We need a nice long strap. So we're going to take the strap like so. We're first going to do a little sequence with the right leg. We're going to take the strap into our hands and over to the right leg. And we're going to do a little lift and flip up and down. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Lift and hold. Catch your strap in the right hand and move to the right side. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'm counting. 8, 9, and 10. Since I'm going to count today. Catch your balloons and butterfly like a butterfly. No, it's a flying elephant after all. My kids are at Disney World. They're riding the Dumbo, the flying elephant. Yes? Yes. Then and return. And then bring that leg up and take your left hand, catch your strap, and twist over the right side. Take that turn if you like, gazing over your shoulder. Yes. Ooh, that feels really nice. How about you? Good. Back to center. Return to your center, and let's take that strap off and move to the other side. Wake it up, shake it up today. Turn to the other side. Strap around the ball foot. Here we go. 1. Gretchen's going to help you count. 3. Yes? 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Lift and hold. Catch your strap. Over to the left. 1. 2. And take our right arm out. 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And bring it back out. Hold your balloons. Fly like a butterfly. No, it's a flying elephant. Flying to the sky. Up and away to the sky someday. Yes. Bend and return. Bring your strap over. Leg over. And lift. Catch your strap in your right hand and twist to the left. Go to the left, to the left. Yes. The plants look beautiful, don't they? They do. Beautiful. Yeah, we've had such a beautiful spring so far. The beauty of the trees, the flowers, the pansies, and violas that we planted for our spring peace and love event. Back to center. Coming on down, take your strap off. Take your block between your feet. What's this called? You remember? Make a loop with the strap so you can do the rowing machine. This is the rowing out and down. Bring the oars in the water as we draw back. And we're going to do 100 of these. Is that okay? 2. Go down to James. 3, 4, 5. We should do 10. 6, 7. Oh, I'm waking the hip up. You feel that? 9, 10. Up with the strap way up high. How high? Way up high. Up to the sky. Sweep from one side to the other. Stretch that lower back. And then take your paddling with the oars out in the water. In our canoe or kayak flow. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. Just one more. Yes? Let's extend as high as we can. Way up high. Guess what? You got the block between the feet. Yes? Bring your block between your feet. If you're not already there, block between your feet, knees in line with your hip point. Take a rising. We're going to do a floater boat. What's this called? Boat. Boat. Launch your boat. I'm going to do a little repetitive boat flow. Is that okay? 5.
Depends on the number of
6. Depends on how many we're going to do. 7. Let's do 10. Shall we do 10? 8. Come on, catch the block. go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, good, good. All right, drop your strap out the side. We'll come back to the strap in a moment. So this is the Karate Kid move. The dragon, yes? So here we go. Hands come up, the legs come up. Yes, and we bring the hands down and the legs down. We're going to play with this. Yeah, we're going to play with this today. Let's start with our hands up and down. As we push down, lift the block. Oh yeah, let's do 100 of these, shall we? Take the wall with your hands. 3. You can do 100 of these, right? 4, 5, building core strength. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do one more. And then bring the hands up as we hold the feet up. We lift the legs up and we do this. Crane. This is crane. This is crane. Yes, it's a crane. And over down. Other than that, it's a crane. Yeah. Right leg out. Left leg out. Take the right leg out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down. Other side. Get a little strength in the psoas. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take your legs out. A wide leg squat position. We can take a little lift with the hip, or we can just take the block in the hand. And we can lift really high and bring a fold over to the ground, shoulders to the side of the knees. Here we go. We got 10 of these. Yes? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Very nice. Bring the block up. What's this called? Pass the block behind the back. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2. Ooh, feel that in the shoulders. 3. If you feel it in the shoulders, it hurts the shoulders, you can bring forward like this, right? That's an option. Always an option. 5. Oops, did I lose count? 7. 8. 9. I need you to lower my arms. 10. Let's do the other way. If you want to do it up high, you can, up to the sky. 2. Passes the block behind the back. 3. 4. 5. 6.
Guys are too fast.
7. Go slow. Oh, slow it down. 8. We got in a hurry there, didn't we? 10. Don't get in a hurry. All right. So let's put our block out there and grab our strap once again. So I want to give you some new things to try. So if you have a strap with you at home, take your strap and roll it up like so. You take the end of the strap with the buckle and then you roll your strap like so. I just want everybody at home to know how to do this. And you want an 8-foot strap so you can put it around your shoulders and do the strap stretch for your shoulders, but we'll do that a little later. So we take our strap. Now, I call this pass the strap behind the back, right? So we take our strap up and high, nice, and we pass the strap back and down. 1, let's just do 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and do the other way. Do 1, 2, yeah, and you can bring it in front of the chest. Yeah, you can pass the strap in front of the chest like 4 and 5. Good. Now, here's the fun part. You ready for the fun part? Yeah? So you march with the knees. No. No, you don't like this. because you have to think, right?
Yeah.
This builds new neurons to your brain, makes you smarter, right? That's some neuroplasticity. It's called neurogenesis, where we build new brain cells. Is that a good idea? Let's do it. You have to do that by working, by moving, because we move to improve, because movement brings improvement. So we're going to start our marching, stretch flow. Yeah. Now it takes a little coordination. Yes. Yes. But that's okay. Side to side with the strap. It's called strap in the hand. And one more time. Good. One more time. Now, you have to take your, let's do it this way. Let's take the strap in your left hand, okay? You ready? We're going to have, this is called thread the needle with the strap underneath the leg. So you lift the right leg, you bring the strap underneath the leg, bring it out. And you got to do it, feed it through the eye of the needle to the other leg. You ready? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? Is that 5? Let's do one more just for fun. Yeah? Okay. And that would be 6. Let's do a few more. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I made you work today. Yay! That's 10. I think that's 10 anyway. Shoulder roll back. I haven't done the shoulder roll back yet, and I sure need it. What about you? Yes. Oh, whoo. I felt that in the shoulders. I don't know why in the shoulders felt that so much, because we were doing it up underneath the leg, but we went from side to side like this. You remember that? That's what stretches the shoulders. All right. Where the shoulders belong in the yoga class? Back and down. So we kind of come into that chair. I'm giving you a little break here. Just say thank you. Okay. So little chair, seated position, away from the back of the chair, so you can bring that C curve in the lower back. That's your lumbar curve that you want to preserve. Always remember to sit tall, pressing the 6 bones to root to the earth, to rise with the crown of the head up to the sky, to elongate, create space for your spinal column, because a long, strong spine makes for a soft, loving heart. And a flexible spine makes for a calm, peaceful mind. As goes the spine, so goes the mind. So yes, that's my saying anyway for today. For spinal health, we want to sit really tall with the shoulders back and down. And just close the eyes, internalize, and just feel the breath deep into the hip. You can feel the belly expand, you can feel the rib cage open, you can feel the breath all the way from the pelvic floor, rising the crown of the head up to the sky to extend and lengthen the spine. Create a healthy spine. Yes, do a few more. Very nice, very nice. A little meditation to take us away from this activity so that strap. We're going to pass it up underneath the leg. We're going to start with the right leg, so the strap needs to be on the right side. We're going to lift the leg and bring it up and under, pass it up and under. And that's 1, yes, 2, 3, 4, makes you think, yes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many more? One more? 10. Okay. I agree with you there. Yes. And come back to center. Now, we have the pass the strap underneath the leg. So we take our block between our feet to keep our feet pointing forward and our knees in line with our hip point. And we're going to pass the strap underneath the legs. Let's give it a try. Inhale. Starting on the right side, we can come forward and pass the strap underneath the legs. And go up way up high if you can. 1, or forward if you need. 2, 3. We're going to do 100 of these. Is that okay? Okay. 4. Is this 6?
6.
7. Let's just do 10. 9 and 10. But we have to go the other way. Yes? Yes, indeed. Over and down. Around 1, 2. Yeah, pass the strap underneath the legs. 3, 4. You guys feel this yet? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. So we did a strap stretch sequence for the legs and the hips. And we did the stretch sequence for the shoulders. Isn't that wonderful? Strap stretch today, yes. All right, we're going to take our strap to the side. We're going to move our block forward on the mat, and we're going to take a rising lift. Let's try that. I did that just so easily there. Let me get this little trigger over here. And, all right, so we're going to come out of the chair. So we take our hands and we give a little shake and a little swirl with the wrist. That's called a swirl after all. Yes? And we reach down to the ankles. And we make sure those ankles are up underneath the knees with about a block space between the feet. You can remind yourself of the block if you need. You take a rising lift. We've got 10 of these. Are you ready? Here we go. 1. You ready for this? 2. Yes. If you can do this 10 times, you can do this all day. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more time. Good. You can probably see my hands overhead. That's okay. Marching lift. So let's do our walk back, stretch back. So we take a little walk around. We take our chair forward. And we do a walk back, stretch back. What's this called? Walk back, stretch back. Walk back, stretch back. Walk back, stretch back. Good. And then we'll walk forward into a calf raise lift. So we lift to the ball of the feet. We can use the chair. I'm just going to move back so I can get myself in the video. Is that okay? You don't have to do that too, unless you want to get in the video with me. Come over here and get in the video over here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Who's counting? You're not counting? 6. What is it? 7. 7, okay. 8, 9, Notice that you push through the bottom of your feet. You draw your shoulders back, so your shoulders are over your hips, and your head comes back against that wall. That imaginary wall behind your shoulders and your hip. And you dangle with your arm. This is called mountain pose, Savasana. It's magic after all. A little rising lift, if you like, up to the sky. Then you use that mountain pose position to begin these exercises. So we do our marching lift with the knees. How many can we do? As many as we need. So with the chair handy, don't let the chair run off on you. The chair's always there when you need it. And you can lift, or you can bring your hands to the hip. And focus on a non-moving point. Your drishti is your focal point. So keep your eye on the prize, which is focus awareness. Your drishti, focal point. And take your knees up. Now, if you really want to challenge yourself, you can catch your chair, bring one knee up and hold it. You can float and fly into that crane. Yeah, standing crane. You ever tried that? That's the first time for everything, right? Ease down. Crane on the other side. Lift the left. Lift, lift, lift. If you've got a chair and you want to try the crane, lifting crane. This is a flying crane. Both legs this time. Okay? Ready? Here we go. Whoops. I was kidding. You know, I like to do that. Here we go. This is standing crane. Yes. We can do this in the chair, and we can do it standing tall. Yes. I just make stuff up along the way, don't I? Yeah, right? Here we go. How many more? Just a few more? All right. Good job. Get your block. So we've got this new sequence we've learned that we want to do with you so we can do it at home. So it's called a step lift. And I'm going to put my chair to the side, but you can put the chair in front of you if you like, wherever you like. Take your right foot on the block. Now, yoga block has a little cushion to it. So you want to feel all four corners of the foot, the forward foot. And you step up to that block, toe points forward. It's like you're stepping on a step. So we can lift the leg and go down. I just like to kind of give an easy lift to the toe to begin. You don't have to lift the knee unless you feel inclined. What's this called? Step lift? Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, take your right foot forward and your left foot back, way back there. How far? Way back there. Now push forward with your hip to give a nice generous bend in this right knee. This is a warrior one position, but with the front foot elevated. And it's to stretch the back leg, so the weight is really planted in the back leg, and the right leg is soft. So we take a little reaching goal pose, or reach to the sky, lifting high if you like, and gaze up if you want. This is a standing warrior on a block. Yes. And hands are at center. Good job. Lift. And do that lift. This is called scooter flow. So we are pushing forward, lifting the back leg like we're working on a scooter. And you can take that chair forward if you need that chair like you've got handlebars that you're holding onto. It's up to you. We good? Good like this? 5, 6. I'm feeling that in the back leg. Anybody feel that? 7. Good. Focus. Find your focal point. 9. And 10. Stepping down. We better do both sides today. What do you say? All right. Bring your block over to the other side. So do the step lift. Make sure you position this left foot on your block. You can come up to your toe, your back leg, using the chair to support you. Up we go, up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can even try to lift that knee, but be careful of this. Don't go where you don't belong. 2, We step back as far as we can with the right foot. Bring the heel all the way down and feel the stretch, that glorious stretch in the back leg, all the way down into the heel, Achilles tendon, the calf muscle, and we push forward, holding just for a moment. And guess what? We can find the sun with our warrior one. Oops, I need that chair sometimes. Focusing to find the stability that we need. Rising with the hands as only as high. Shoulders away from the ears. Don't feel like you have to pull all the way up. That's really not a good thing. We want to just hold the sun and gaze to the sun. Yeah, the earth. You know they're going to shoot around the moon today?
Yeah.
Is it today? The Artemis rocket launched our astronauts, 4 astronauts, and they will be returning from...
Nice if we focused on that rather than war, but
Yeah, we could do that too. We could focus on that too, rather than war. Peace over love. Peace and love over hate and war. Yeah? Yeah, there we go. And lift. Oh, I held that a little longer than I intended. You notice I got distracted thinking about the Artemis rocket.
Well, you were part of all that, right?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that great young picture of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you did.
what?
Yeah, I worked on the into the space shuttle program. Got some pictures on Facebook on me working on the working in Titusville at the Kennedy Space Center. 8, 9, and working on systems for the new replacement in the space shuttle program, which turned out to be the Artemis program. At the time they didn't call it that, called Constellation program. Then they named it Artemis. Very interesting program. Walk back, stretch back. Let's do one more walk back, stretch back. And walk in. Very nice. Now, if you'd like to try this with me, so you can take your chair and turn it. This is called Chairmaster, Stairmaster. So this is for those of us who want a simple way to do a Stairmaster work. So you take a flat bottom chair, a nice cushiony chair that you can use to step up into. But if you have rollers on the chair, it's not a good thing. Not a good thing. Yeah, we want a good stable chair so we can step and won't slip and slide. Yeah, so we're going to do a little movement forward and back. Yes, woo, I feel that, you feel that. Stretching in the hip, a gentle stretch. This would be like a runner's lunge in yoga on the mat. Yeah, a lot of things, a lot of yoga today, is that okay? Since this is a gentle yoga class with the therapeutic movements for our bodies to open our joints and stimulate our lymphatic flow. And also stretch our connective tissues, our fascia, and our interstitial tissue, right? Did you hear? You guys research that? Each interstitial tissue, little sacs of fluid all over your body, and the connective tissues that helps us smooth. Relate to the meridians in the Chinese medicine, where they do the acupuncture points. Yeah. Forward and back. We've known about those tissues for about 4,000 years. In our modern science, 5 years ago, found a new organ.
They did acupuncture on my cat.
9. Did it work? 10?
It was when she was a kitten and they were trying to figure out what her problem was.
I like to tell stories to distract you along the way, you know. So let's do the other side. Step lively now. So the leg comes up. We're doing okay. And it's not that hard to step up in the chair, is it? You know how high the knee comes? The height of the hip or higher. Yeah. And you can, when you practice with Gary, you learn to do this kind of stuff. You know, it's really good as we get a little older. I'm not old, just so you know. Right? 22? Yeah. As you get a little older, you want to keep strong and active, yes. Forward and back. And this is a great practice for those of us who want to keep our...
You know, when you're short, your knee comes up higher.
Yeah, it comes up a little higher. Look at that. And your hip, I guess, says, ooh. Does your hip say, ooh, I feel that. Step down. Now, this is a downward facing dog in a chair. This is where people have trouble coming down with the head. But you can bring your hands right here in the chair. And you take your fingers nice and wide. Your hands are right up underneath the shoulders. Your fingers splay wide like a starfish. And you can take a little walk back. And just take a walk back with your feet, so your feet and your heels come down. Now, if you're inclined to feel this, you can pull back with the hip and get your ears down between the arms and a little flowing movement. This would be a kind of a plank kind of position and a downward facing dog position. A little stretch forward and back. And we can even lift the heels if we need. We can do whatever we need to feel good. Now make sure that chair is nice and stable. No rollers on that chair. Okay. One more time. Lovely. Okay. Marvelous. Come on in. Come on back to the chair. Turn the chair like so. And then take your chair to the side. I'm going to give you one more thing to do before we come down. So we're going to do a tree. This is a dancing tree. Yes, you love dancing. Vrishasana. So let me get back here so everybody can see you. So your right knee lifts up. And your right knee opens out. This is an external rotation. And you know how your knee is? As high as you can please. High as you please. You can bring that knee up a little higher and catch your shin if you like. And you can bring that foot up to the inner thigh or down to the calf. Avoiding pressure on your knee. Remember, no pressure on your knee. If the calf is better for you, then that's a good place to hang out. The other arm extends, other arm comes up, and there's a wall over there if you need to walk. And you can do the standing tree or the rocket tree. This is a
Windy tree.
up and away to the sky someday. This is a rocket tree. Hands can come down. Catch your chair. Lift your knees. Circle around. Wow, that was pretty cool. Let's do the other side, shall we? And then we'll come down. Relax on the mat. Melt into the mat. So we stand. We lift the left side. We open the knee to the side. I like to lift it open just to get that feeling of inner thigh stretch as we open. And we can take the foot in. Or if you lift the knee a little higher and catch your shin and bring it in. And we can dance. Like a tree, we can dance. Tree's free, right? Oops. No oopsies today. The chair's always there when we need it. And we can bring our hands up really high like a rocket ship tree up to the sky. Yes! How we doing? We okay? Out and down with the arms, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And guess what? Catch that chair if you need it. And bring it down and down. Great job. All right. Welcome all the way to the mat. Okay. So relax back on the mat. All the way down. And take a few moments to relax. Let's take a leg extension, leg stretch. So we don't have to come to the mat. We don't have to do that. If we need to stay in the chair, we always can stay in the chair. And you can do this work in the chair too. But you can keep the knees bent. You can sit in the chair and sit really tall with the shoulders where? Back and down. Take a moment to close the eyes, to internalize once again, back into our bodies, out of our minds, into our bodies. Let that mind grow quiet. It's a good thing to do. A little meditation flow lets your mind rest. It's like a deep sleep for your mind. close your eyes, internalize, and just breathe and feel. Listen. Listen. Maybe wiggle the toes, maybe get into your body a little bit more. With the breath deep in the belly, up in the chest, and feeling its energy flowing through our hands and our feet, our legs, our shoulders, our backs. Breathe and feel, listen. Letting go of expectations, worries, concerns, stresses, pain, fears, anger. Let all those emotions let go. Emotions that distract us from finding peace and release this moment. Take a breath, feeling peaceful. We can come to our back if you like. I'm going to sit tall. But if you would like to come to the mat and relax in the back, bend in the knees, take a little roll to one side, over to one shoulder, and then roll onto your back like you're rolling in and out of bed. Oh, yes, it feels so nice. Ooh, yes. Over onto the back, relaxing on the left. Good. If you'd like to do the windshield wipers, I'll turn my mat so that you can see what I'm doing. So the windshield wiper is a really handy tool to relax the back and the hip. So we come onto the mat, relax in the back, and bring our feet in line with your hip point. And start that simple swing with the knees and feel how wonderful it feels in the lower back and the hip, taking pressure off the vertebra, taking pressure off the discs, and just opening our joints. Today we feel free. Yes. If you like to walk those feet to the edge of the mat, keeping a generous bend in the knee, take that swing with the knees from side to side. Good. Roll that hip up. Oh, get a little more stretch if you need. Arms can come to a T. You can kind of open the heart. And let the head rest on the mat. If your head tilts back, we can use a simple prop like a blanket up underneath the head. If you want to come to Savasana, and you're in a cold room, feel free to put on socks, wrap up in a blanket, feel really cozy and warm. So the body wants to feel comfortable as you rest. You take those legs to the front of the mat and relax. Just soothing, simple movements, and then finally you find that full relaxing position. And if there's any pain in the legs or the hips or the back, you can always modify with a blanket up underneath the legs or a bolster. Or you can even put your legs up in a chair. I'll demonstrate if you'd like. So you know when you're home and you can do this, you can bring your chair on the end of the mat. And you can lift your legs up into the chair. You can play with that chair position, and you can bring those calves and ankles right on top of the chair. This is called legs up the wall with the lift in the chair. Yeah. I'll make it up as I go. Yes, relaxing to let go. Yeah, sometimes you just need to make up things as you go, right? Those joyful thoughts that bring peace to your mind. As you watch beauty pass each day, you watch the beauty of the world that surrounds us, beauty of the trees, all the sentient beings. To be with community, loving kindness and compassion. time to stop, to listen, to feel, and to believe, having faith to believe that there are beautiful things for us to enjoy each day. No more hate, no more war, only love and peace. We can bring those things, those attributes of joyful living into ourselves and share that is peaceful living, feeling with others, with our world, and be the change. To be the change we want to be, we wish to be. Offer joy and peace to everyone we see. Let go of the struggles and the troubles that come our way. We find the magic of being here. Each passing day. Be free to enjoy every movement, every breath, every moment, every step, every second. In the now, be here. Enjoy. So you can rest here as long as you wish. I'm going to close the namaste on the back, and it's okay. Just say namaste. Namaste means to bow to the divine within each of us, and to ourselves. We say a namaste into the space that surrounds us, to our community. We say namaste, and to our world, and to the one who guides us in this journey of life. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Yes, we clap for you, but it's that good. Wonderful, wonderful. I hope this worked out. Here we go.